Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes. Out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Four down.
Now a first down throw. Gone. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Strong right.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
We're good. Hey. Four down.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Here's Gone. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks, 42 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
We're go. Let's go. Red's up.
5 down. Stand up in.
Hey, gotta go.
Watch number 29.
Red's up. Lock in.
Now Trubisky to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Mark Barron coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Lock in.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
Sit up. 180.
Check.
Lock in.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Dante Fowler in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
Gotta go.
Slam.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Looking deep for Gabriel. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Hey. Boom. Ball. Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Aaron Donald in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now they'll run it on the toss. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go. We're on the
So
ball.
3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Sit up. 180.
58's the mic.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
26 Mike. 26 Mike.
Blue.
I got you.
Gotta go. Red's up.
Motion.
Red's up.
Check motion man.
Lock in.
Get hands on motion man.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Mark Barron in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. 3rd and goal, Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams add on to their lead. And it's 15-0. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Blue, blue, blue.
On 1st down, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Blue, blue, blue.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Aqib Talib there to stop him.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Blue, blue. Blue, blue.
58's the mic, 58.
Red, red's up.
On 2nd down, Trubisky under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Gotta go.
Mark Barron bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
5.
58, boys, 58.
After the interception, here's Gone. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tight right. We're good. Hey, Shell.
Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Now it's Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Man left. Alert. 3 down.
We're go. Let's go.
Shift.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. That one goes for 24 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
18. Hey, gotta go. Red's up. Twist.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
3 down. Hey,
18. Hey, gotta go. Lock in.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. He completes it right side to White. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Sit up. 180.
Check me out. We got 3 down, but we got 3 down.
They go play action. Trubisky throwing the out route and complete. That's White. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kevin White, 29 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Parkey with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
12.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to look deep down the field. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay,
Yes,
2 for
sir.
3
Yes,
thus
sir.
far.
Yes,
This will be 3rd and forever. Out of the gun, Goff. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
49. Red, up. 49. Lock in, lock in. Watch this. Lock in, lock in. Switch.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
Red, up.
3, check 3.
Red, up.
58's
Red, up.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dante Fowler in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Bears on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Sit up. 180.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. No.
Blue.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike.
Blue.
Watch switch.
Red, up.
SOS.
Lock in.
SOS.
Hurry.
Now Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Maverick.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Going up top for Kupp. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Touchdown, Chicago! A big play there, 75 yards, and the Bears draw a bit closer. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Gurley again here on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Shift. We're good.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. And they pick up another first down with that run.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46.
DC.
They'll try the air now with Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, they run with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Rams add on to their lead. And his kick is good. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Ringo.
Reds up.
58, boys, 58.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt.
He's got a man complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Blue.
He's checking. Crash.
There you go. You see it?
He's coming. Double up.
They go play action here on first down. Completion left side to Miller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
We're go. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go 50.
Reds up.
Exit.
Reds up. Hey, 18.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Bears on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Let's go, defense.
There you go. You see it?
Defense. Hey, here we go.
Play action. Now Trubisky. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Parkey's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The field goal we just saw has this now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot a bit.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Tight end right. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Here's Goff now on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shell.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo.
Now a play fake here on first down.
We got 4 down.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing now, Goff. He's got his man on the crossing route. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Now it's gone. And open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp. Goff now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Ric Flair.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley had a nice move but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Goff. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Goff now to throw. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
4 down.
On 4th down, Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Tight end's right.
Goff going to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here we go. 180. Tula. We got to get the ball, D. Get the 12. Let's go. 12.
Goff. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Trubisky will throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Trubisky now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Set up. 180.
They go play action with Trubisky. On the crossing route, complete. It's Robinson. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Blue, blue. 26, Mike. Red, touch.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And